Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is From the Gnome. We're playing Lord of the Rings Online, and we are working on a special event here. It's a quest line called The Tale of the Shipwrecked Mariners. It starts right over by Buckland. Basically, you can see the bridge right there going across Brandywine, and this is Argirion. He starts the quest for this. This is a mariner quest, so to speak. It's going to be... You're going to get some Mariner, aka pirate looking gear from it. Not the set that you see me wearing. This set that I've got on is from the Jaunty Patrons coffer that's available right now. So we are going to work on this right now. That being said, this was live streamed on twitch.tv/Ferone and youtube.com/Ferone1 during my Sunday morning Lotro streams. Be sure to go check that out. Head over to Ferone.com and find links to all of my channels, as well as many other things. And please hit the subscribe button on YouTube and hit the follow button on Twitch. With that said, let's take the quest and work through this. Hoy there! I am Argirion, boatswain aboard the Gilmanu... That's a fun name. Gilmanuil. Okay? Or at least I was until we were beset by a great storm. The G-named ship is a ship belonging to we rangers that sails up and down the Baranduin, providing much needed supplies to the wardens of Anonymous in the north. That work, though, was brought to an end with the storm. Our ship was grounded, the quartermaster and I were washed aboard, and our cargo lost. I know not if anyone else survived the disaster and would be pleased if you could search northward for the captain. It is also vital that the cargo be I'm going to learn how to speak eventually. It is also vital that the cargo be recovered, for it was intended to supply the wardens as they fight the evil that has come to Anonymous. I'm sure it is strewn all along the Brandywine. Alright, so we got questage to do. I remember when I was coming up here trying to find it, that there is a bunch of supplies over here along the river next to Buckland. So that's where we're going to head to collect these. Let's see, where is it listed over here? Right there. Tell the shipwreck, but it said I'm supposed to collect stuff. Am I supposed to go back and talk to him? From northward along the... Oh, the captain. We need to talk to the captain as well. So I'm not understanding that. Was that just an item I picked up? Was that not part of a quest? So I don't think he gave me a quest. He gave me a quest, I should say, but he wants me to go talk to the captain. But that was odd that he said, be sure to pick up things. Captain so-and-so, recover as much of the ship's cargo as you can, but it's got no counter over there for the cargo that I picked up. Oh, I've acquired 2 bottles of ale. Is that? That is not that. Is this going to be a currency? It sure is. Okay, so it's another currency. Bottles of ale. That's why I'm not getting a quest counter for it. Does it show? It sure doesn't show a spot for the captain. So you just got to guess at that, and I'm thinking I know where that's at, to be honest. Let me go check something. Captain Aaron here. He is... Oh my, he's way up there. Okay. At least we know where he's at. He's basically way up here somewhere. I think. Let me look at that one more time just to make sure. Where am I at? This is confusing. Oh, here we are. Okay. He is up here. Alright. My god, the swim is going to take forever. I know now what Shiro was speaking about. About the long swim. One of these years we're going to get there. Wish I had a boat. So how is everyone doing this fine morning? Hope y'all are having a great Sunday. Saturday was fantastic. I went to eat Brazilian steak and I ate a lot. It was good. Drinking Folgers, by the way. Squirrel! By the way, those of y'all watching on Twitch that don't see chat that I'm referring to, and in your chat window, I should say, in Twitch, that's because it's somebody chatting on YouTube, and vice versa. If you're on YouTube and you're not seeing people that I'm chatting to, it's because they're on Twitch. But right over there on the screen, you'll see it temporarily pop up, no matter which one it comes from. For instance, while we got time, because we got a long way to go. Posted something from Twitch, and then this one will post it from the YouTube. So it's interesting. They both show as Twitch in the little chat thing. Oh, there's the other one. Okay, my bad. One of them shows from YouTube. One of them shows from Twitch. So it's an interesting thing how the simulcasting goes. Oh, waterlogged stuff. Let's get out of the water for once. My God, that's taking forever. We've already probably gone 10 minutes plus in this particular video just from swimming. Oh, she's going to get the keg. Alright, we'll go the other way. We won't be mean. Because being mean is not good. That's wrong. Stop being mean, folks. Hollywood likes to teach everybody that it's cool to be mean and get the last laugh and ha ha ha, I'm in your face. It's not cool. It's not cool at all. What's actually cool is being a good-hearted, nice person. It's good coffee. I think the world has lost sight of the fact that being good is good. I think there's still hope. There's always hope for humans. Current the keg, so and so will bind it to you permanently. Do you wish to continue? I do. 1 keg of Crom. Now, did that actually give me that one? Nope, no, that didn't. Okay, so that's also a sure is. Okay, so basically there's 2 currencies for this event. You're going to collect those currencies and you use those at the quartermaster back there at the guy who gave you the quest for this quest line, and that's where you get your pirate cosmetics, basically. Like I said, this will be going until the 23rd. I didn't check the timing on that, so keep that in mind. It may be actually 22nd late, you know, at night, like midnight or something, or it may be through 23rd. So be sure to check lotro.com to get the actual time that it stops being available, and more importantly, just go do it and get it over with, like I'm doing right now. I have no idea how many of these you need of either type to get the items, but we're just going to pick them up anyway. It's a little on the annoying side that I have to actually click OK to pick those up on the kegs, whereas the waterlogged crates just picks it up automatically. Let's see something. See if it is going up. Yeah, we're at 8, so I mean, it is going up. Oop, that just popped right underneath him. Wonder why they did that. Why they made the kegs be one type of loot and the crates be a different type. Meaning, you know, where one requires you to be okay with your picking it up permanently and the other one doesn't. That seems odd as a design decision. I do not understand it. Who knows? Maybe you don't need a whole bunch of kegs of cram, and I'm just making a huge mistake by picking them all up. I have no idea. I'm learning this right along with each and every one of you. Is there a way past this, or am I going to see a cliff? I see a cliff. Alright, looks like we may have to swim some more. Unless I can jump over that. Oh, it was so close. Okay, let's swim. Get this over with. In fact, let's change our profile frame to be more fitting for what we're doing right now. We'll go with, what's a fleet merchants? And there was swashbuckler and tidebreaker. I think I'm going to go with the fleet merchant. Yeah, I like that one. That seems more appropriate for this, doesn't it? So swimming. And this is a long trip. This is definitely a marathon. Swimming marathon. This area that we're coming up to over here on the right is actually part of Wildwood, which is in the deed tracker plugin is considered part of the Shire, and it's a really interesting area. It takes a while to get through it, but you can play it at I think 40s and up or something like that. I can't remember exactly, but this dock over here is part of it. Finished that as part of my Shire Deeds series. Go check that out on youtube.com/Ferome1. It was a lot of fun. My mistake. No, that wasn't part of the Shire. It was part of Bree. I apologize for that mistake. Yeah, it was part of the Bree Deeds. So you have Bree Deeds and you have Wildwood Deeds, and the deed tracker puts the two together underneath the title of Bree. The one that was with the Shire was Yonder Shire, and that was a lot of fun. You got to go check that one out. Both of them are on there. Alright, the reason I popped over here is I might be able to take the Dockmaster up here. Use one mithril to get there and then come back. I think that may be faster. Let's take a look, see where we're at. Yeah, that's faster than swimming that whole way. So now we just need to get across the river. Or actually, I think this is the side we need to be on. We'll get on my war steed. Oh, wrong one. Well, we'll run for now since I used that button. It's early, folks. It's early. It's Sunday morning Lotro. You don't expect my brain to work appropriately at this point, do you? Come on. There's gold in them there hills. Gold! You know what? We need to be more thematic here. Hold on. We're doing pirate stuff. Let's get our monkey pet out. There we are. Jaunty, the monkey. Alright, so the captain should be up here somewhere. In fact, he's over there, isn't he? That way. That must be the shipwreck. Ah, you've come from Argirion. He and Mendembeth as are well. That is good. You may return to Argirion and let him know that all survived the wreck and are now repairing the damage. Do as Argirion requested and gather the cargo before you return, however. It is vital for the defense of Anonymous. Excuse me. We need to get 10 kegs and 25 bottles. So let's check in here. We've already got 10 kegs, so we're good on that. 25 bottles. I did read that right, though, right? Let me go click on this again. How come this isn't telling me what the captain said? That's weird. It doesn't tell you. That is quite odd. It should have told me how many of each thing I needed once I got the quest, not just when I'm reading the, when I'm getting the quest. That should be all the time. I can pull up the quest and see. That is really bizarre. It just says, bring the lost cargo to Argirion. Let's check our bottles. We've got all of them. We've got all that we need. So, the fast way to get back, as we already had figured out, is to go over to the boat guy and have him take us down the river. Now we'll get on our war steed. Oh man, why is my brain so bad today? There we are. Yeah. So we want to go back down to Buckland. Much faster than if we had swam that. So much faster. It is good to know that my kinsman did not perish in the storm. Thank you as well for recovering this cargo. Bring it to Mindembeth as well as any more you may find as you journey along the Baranduin. As thanks for your efforts, you may choose something from the ship's stores that have survived. Mindembeth will see to your reward. Hold it, was that it? Was that the whole quest line? Hold on, let me check the thing. Swim, walk, map back south, blah blah blah. Do it in, talk to so and so quest, then probably trade missing or something, and that's it. It's a very short seasonal event. Okay, it's not a long one. It's but it gets the job done, right? All right. So let's see what we got over here. So we have a mariner's hat and eye patch, mariner hat, and mariner eye patch separately. So let's take a look at each. There's what the hat with the eye patch is. See if we can dye it at all. Let's go with red. That dyed the bandana that's underneath it. Alright, and here is just the hat without the eye patch. And let's check with just the eye patch. I flippin' love that. Yeah, I like that one a lot. Because it doesn't get rid of the hair. I don't know why in MMOs they get rid of the hair every time you put a hat on. I'm like, can you really not model that so that it'll work with the hair? I always hate how my character looks like he's bald whenever I put a hat on. So I love that one there. Granted, I really, really love the Jaunty Coffers pirate hat. Love this hat. I wish I could have the eye patch and this hat at the same time. That would be super cool. Alright, so this is going to take 25 for each one of these and 10 of these for each one. We're going to start off by purchasing the eye patch because I like it so much. We need to go collect a whole bunch of the other stuff so that we can get the rest of them. And then we will put that into our wardrobe. Let's see if we have any slots available. $3.99 to $4.10 because I deleted a bunch of stuff out of there the other day, so that works. I thought they could have sworn. Oh my god. So I got this as a quest item. I didn't have to buy that cosmetic that I just bought. Are you kidding me? Okay. And I'd gotten, oh my god, so I'd gotten 2 of them. That's rather funny. I thought that there was an outfit that went along with it, but I don't see that here. Does he have anything else? No, nothing. Alright, so let's go collect more kegs and stuff so we can get the hat with the eye patch. Stop running! Holy crap, he was like on a run there. I don't know that we'll get the hat by itself because I like the eye patch. So we'll probably just get the hat and eye patch to put into the wardrobe, and we won't spend any time getting more of these items to go back and get the hat without the eye patch. For my Twitch viewers, it looks like we're a minute and a half away from a forced advertisement. I do believe that if you were to subscribe to my channel on Twitch, you don't have to go to those. I've already used up my snoozes for the time being, so this is going to be a forced one for those of you that aren't subscribed. It's not me, it's Twitch. Twitch does it. That's why I try to do the minute and a half one when I first start the streams, so that way there we get a full 30 minutes of no advertisements. But I can't do it back to back. And by the way, for those of you that watch on youtube.com/Ferone1, the videos that I put over there from Twitch, those videos are staged to come out generally Monday and Thursday. If you, what do they call that over there? It's not subscribe. Member. If you become a member of the of my channel, Ferone1 on YouTube, you get to watch those videos as soon as they're uploaded. So you can see videos that may not come out for a week or two if you had not been a member. And I believe the members like membership's like 99 cents a month or something like that. It's super cheap, super cheap. And those of you on Twitch, you know, if you have Prime, you get to subscribe to one channel per month for free. You can use your Prime subscription for that. Just making all of that available for those that don't know already. Speaking of which, if you have Prime, don't forget that they give away free games and codes and stuff for various things every month. Head over to gaming.prime.com or something like that. Search for it. You'll see it when you're over on your Prime account. Where are we at? We've got 17. Let's check on... Oh, his bottles was the one I had to have a bunch of. Yeah, it was, kegs was the one that was just 10. It's a Prime drink solid. I've never had the Prime drink. I was referring to Amazon Prime. I've never tried Prime. I'm not really into, what do they call them? Sport drinks? What are those called? Energy drinks? That's it. Not too much into energy drinks. The only one that I've ever tried, and I haven't tried very many of them, but the only one that I've ever tried that I liked the taste of was Monster Ultra Zero, something like that. It's the white can. That one I really like the taste. To me, it tastes something like a Sprite or a Mountain Dew or somewhere in between. The other ones to me taste like medicine, to be honest. but because of most of the ones I've tried of Monster that I didn't like the taste, I've never tried other brands of energy drinks. So it's highly possible that other brands taste good, and I just don't know because I don't try them. I tend to try to drink just water, coffee, and tea. Very expensive in the Philippines for Prime. Now I may have to get one the next time I go over there, just so that I can be one of the cool kids. Mr. Doc Shiro, speaking of the Philippines, have you ever been to Bohol? B-O-H-O-L? Been hearing a lot about that. People say it's beautiful. I really enjoyed traveling to over there to the Philippines in July and checking out Dumaguete. I liked Dumaguete a lot. And Siquijor was beautiful. I loved that as well. Iloilo City was really cool. That seems like an expensive place to live for the Philippines, but I liked it a lot. It was more first world like. Rojas City was okay, but it definitely was not at the top of my list of all the places I went to. Next time I come over, I'm intending on seeing hopefully some different ones. I'm going to start with Dumaguete. May go back to Siquijor, but thinking about going to Bohol as well. And may head up towards Bacolod. I can't remember how it's actually pronounced. From the spelling, I call it Bacolod, but I think it's Bacolod. Don't know. Still all up in the air. Lots of things to consider. Won't probably be going back on vacation to Philippines until April or May of this coming year. There, let's see if we got enough to purchase what we're wanting here. We do. So we're going to get the Mariner's hat with the eye patch. I'm not going to get the Mariner's hat all by itself, and the real reason for that, which is sad, is the fact that the wardrobe has limited slots. And when I say limited, you start out with a low number in the first place, and then you have to purchase additional space. 410 is the highest that you can go, that I'm aware of. I don't think you can go higher than that. I've tried before. But 410 is the highest. So I've had to delete a bunch of things or remove a bunch of things out of my wardrobe that I didn't end up actually using on any of my characters. So, you know, I would buy every cosmetic item available in the game if the wardrobe space would allow it, but there's just not enough wardrobe space to have everything. So you have to be choosy about what you actually get. It appears that is the extent of this quest. The Tale of the Shipwrecked Mariner. I expected it to be more, but you know, it is what it is, and I got the items I wanted, so well, you know, we're done with that, and we can move on to the next thing. I'm thinking about going next and checking out Baggins' birthday. I've never done that. Speak to Frodo Baggins in the last homely house in Rivendell. Let me pull that up in Lotro Wiki just to make sure that it's something we could actually do. Baggins' birthday. Quest chain. Okay, it's got multiple things to do. Okie dokie. So that's actually a good idea to go try that. Are each one of these like a quest line? Hold on, let me check this. Yeah, that's that. That's super simple. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. All right, so for those of you watching the rebroadcast of this particular stream for the Tale of the Shipwrecked Mariner, I appreciate y'all watching, and please hit the subscribe there on YouTube. Go to Ferone.com to find links to all of my channels. If you're looking for a kinship, I run the Lorebound Walkers on the Peregrine server, and you can go find our Discord link to our Discord server on Ferone.com. Read the rules, introduce yourself in the introductions channel, chat with us, and see if we're a good fit for you. We'll get you in. You can have a lot of fun with us. That being said, that's going to do it for this video for the Tale of the Shipwrecked Mariners. Subscribe. I'll talk to you later. This is From the Gnome, signing off. Bye-bye.